After his arrest, Sudipto Sen was taken aboard a flight to Kolkata. Inside the airplane, the mastermind of the 1700 crore scam remains nonchalant. A characteristic Sen was known to have, and one that he used to good effect was his ability to sweet talk.
He was a very good speaker, so he had that capacity to convince anybody and everybody with his speech. Anybody who came and interacted with him seemed to be completely convinced by him, and so did us. And other than that, he was, we can say, a workaholic. He worked from the mid of the day till late morning.
Sen's co-accused is this woman, Debjani Mukherjee, who reportedly had a meteoric rise in Sen's company.
Initially, Debjani Mukherjee was our reporting boss, and Sudipto Sen actually didn't interact that much initially. Afterwards, when we were promoted, when the whole lot of us were promoted in senior post, after that period he came to interact with us, and that also in meetings mostly, and it was mostly professional talks actually.
Debjani is now claiming innocence, but she could hold the key to the police investigation. Her family, though, has another story.
वो वहाँ पे पहुँच के हम लोग को एक फ़ोन किए थे बोल के कि वो पहुँच गए, बस उसके बाद हम लोगों का तरफ से कोई कांटेक्ट नहीं है। तो हम लोग का घर में सब लोग वरीड हो गए हैं, और हम लोग वकील के साथ कांटेक्ट किया है, बहुत वरीड हो गए हम लोग। प्लीज ওটা আমাদের সঙ্গে আলোচনা
The three accused, including Sudipto Sen, are in custody, but now the political friends of Sen face trouble. One of them was the former boss of a TV channel that went bust after the Ponzi scheme collapsed. Even though Kunal Ghosh says he is innocent, these people are not willing to relent.
These employees of a media organization had a horrible start to the Bengali New Year, when their organization went bust. Now the employees have filed an FIR against TMC MP Kunal Ghosh, who was running the organization.
We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice!
Last 3 months, we couldn't get any payment, couldn't get any check, and we are right now a worse situation, really very bad situation, and we couldn't handle it. My daughter, 2.5-year-old in my house, and we don't know then how to fulfill her career, how to look after her.
Along with Kunal Ghosh, questions are being asked of at least 3 more MPs from the ruling party.
Because we have not been paid our dues for the past 3 months, for the months of February, March and April. So we only demand that the dues be cleared as soon as possible. Because there are many people from the districts who have come, many reporters from the districts who have come. They have a due perhaps much more than what we have right now. So they had come today just asking for what situation, just wanting to know the situation at present.
Inside this building in Mumbai's suburbs, the market regulator SEBI works. For the past few years, SEBI had sent several notices to Sudipto Sen's company. But the West Bengal government chose to look the other way.
At last count, there were 110 companies of the Sharda Group with the same registered address. Multi-level marketing schemes were run by at least 10 Sharda entities, an elaborate web to swindle the poor.
Sudipto Sen used his skills to get investors on board with a promise of more money or land. Most chit fund companies operate as a small fly-by-night operations. like this building that used to hold an office of one such company. After defrauding a group of investors, the company has wound up. The company's investors, just like that of Sharada, are left in the lurch.
Why they are not arresting? We have written letter to Director General of Police. We have written letter to district magistrates. But they are not taking any action against the directors. So many persons, so many agents are committed suicide.
At last count, 73 companies in Bengal are under investigation. The figure is frightening, and after the Sharda bubble burst, major panic has set in.
So when Sudipto showcased a more glamorous side to himself, investors were attracted. The panic is reflected in long investor queues like this outside a fund's office in Bengal. Investors hoping against hope of recovering at least some of their savings. Two Sharada Group run schools in Shiliguri, having over 900 students, are worried about their fate. Teachers and parents at the two branches of Lincoln High School are in a crisis. So how did this man and his cohorts manage to swindle close to 1700 crores? Own newspapers, run television channels, and sponsor mega events? The facts are clear. Political patronage, a lax regulatory system, and gullible investors helped Sudipto build his empire. And when the empire collapsed, everything in its path was destroyed. The collapse of the Sharada Group's chit fund has exposed the dangerous and dreadful side of these fraud-saving schemes. But Sharada is not the only scheme, and Bengal is not the only state where such schemes that cheat people are allowed to fester. And at stake is the hard-earned savings of millions.